The beauty standard is it's kind of one set kind of mold. Koreans like pale skin, number one, and being below a certain weight, and then kind of big, like enlarging your eyes, dark hair. It's not very diverse.
What's the beauty standard like in South Korea?
Right now, I think more like K-pop idol, I think. You have to be pale, you have to be skinny.
Because of your unique style and look, do people tend to treat you differently?
Oh, definitely. Like when I just walk on the streets, they stare at me a lot.
Everywhere you go, you'll see Korean women, and for some reason, they always have their hair done nice, their clothes are always nice, they have their nails done, they smell so good, and they always have this perfect look and image on them.
Beauty is idolized across the globe. Individuals strive to meet the cultural ideas of beauty. Each culture has its subjective view of what constitutes beauty, for which gorgeous icons are portrayed in the media. And in Asia, the ultimate goal for anyone these days is to become as skinny as possible. Whatever filter, cosmetic procedure, trend, or lifestyle change you have to embark on to become a skinny legend will only matter if you can keep the weight off. In this toxic part of the world, you either lose weight or die trying.
例えば電車とかで細い人なら入れるだろうけど、あなた座れるのここみたいな風なこう目じゃないですけど、
私は彼氏によく言われてました。太りすぎるか全然言われました。なんか今までで一番太ってるから、まあ、恥ずかしいと思った方がいいよみたいなって言われて、死ぬ気で痩せたりとかだから恥ずかしいよみたいな、隣にいて。
Asia is the capital of all things beauty and lifestyle. You can become the smartest and most well-educated person in the world, but if you don't fit into their toxic beauty standards, nothing else matters. And in their society, it's all about how skinny you are. How skinny you are will determine how successful or unsuccessful your life is there. It's gotten so bad that over the past few years, there have been a huge surge on trends that are dictating how skinny or big you are. A trend is sweeping the internet in China where women and some men are holding up pieces of 8.3-inch wide A4 printer paper to show how tiny their waists are. It's becoming so popular that people are posting pictures with the paper with the hashtag A4waist.
The latest craze on China's social media involves a standard piece of paper called A4. The online fuss is about having an A4 waist, which means you have a slender enough body that you can hold up a piece of paper, snap a picture, and see if you can still see your waist.
The next trend involves trying to fit things such as coins in your collarbone to prove that your body is well defined. The craziest thing I've seen is people putting fish in their collarbone. This is pure animal cruelty for one, and for two, not to mention that this is insane. The fact that people are measuring how skinny they are by putting some fish in their collarbone is a perfect representation of what the world has come to when it comes to beauty standards. All these horrible trends like trying to stretch your hand across your body to touch your belly button and seeing how many times you can wrap wired earphones around your waist. Just pure stupid things, just to fit in. In Korea, it's no secret that the K-pop industry is in such high demand. These days, the new trend are K-pop groups. I'm betting you probably have some type of family or friends or someone you know that is into K-pop. I know for me, I love K-pop, it's everything. Also, if you didn't know, K-pop stands for Korean pop. And of course, in Korea, they know how mainstream these groups are. So essentially, they created these K-pop camps where hundreds of young teens will attend in order to one day be in a K-pop group. But the truth about these groups is that these young teens are overworked and told to lose tons and tons of weight in order to make it.
이렇게 돌려야지. 다시 해봐. 얘한테 몇 번 얘기하니? 애들 다 알잖아. 어?
저는 요즘 진짜 자신감이 없고何回 泣いただろう
그리고 해나. 그리고 고음이 너무 귀에 거슬려. 너무 아파. 귀가 너무 아파. 못 듣겠어.
They've also been told to get cosmetic procedures done, such as a nose job, or else your spot will be taken. These are adults telling children to get cosmetic work done. And one of the biggest K-pop groups, BTS, Jin, a member of the group, revealed he was only allowed to eat chicken breast during the group's Wings album promotion. He said, and I quote, "I'm continuously on a diet. 2 chunks of chicken breast are 1 pack. I survived eating 2 packs a day for a year." For an entire year, he only ate 2 chicken breasts a day. Can you imagine? What is this? Another really popular group, and also one of my favorite groups, Twice. Momo, one of the members, was told she had to lose 15 pounds before her debut. And if she didn't, she was done. So she tried her best to lose 15 pounds in 1 week. She was working out constantly, and she would be so tired that she was petrified that when she went to sleep, she wouldn't wake up in the morning. And for that whole week, the only thing she ate was an ice cube, which isn't even food, it's water.
그러니까 7kg를 그러니까 무조건 빼야 된대. 빼야 그 쇼케이스를 쓸 수 있대. 그 날짜까지 진짜 안 먹고 아무것도 안 먹고 헬스장 이렇게 다니고 그리고 진짜 이건 정말 그리고 진짜 침대에 누워 있는 이렇게 침대에 있고 자려고 하잖아. 뭔가 못 일어날 것 같아서 무서워서 눈물이 나는 거야 갑자기. 그치. 일주일 동안 아무리 안 먹었어? 진짜 얼음 하나 이런 거. 진짜 얼음 하나. 근데 이거 먹어도 진짜 살찔 것 같은 거야.
This is horrible. These are actual human beings, not robots. These people are suffering and going through strenuous routines and diets just to be considered to join a group. Time and time again, we're constantly seeing K-pop members pass out. They're not even able to get through one concert without someone losing it because of the diet they're on and how overworked they are. Some members manage to leave the stage before they pass out. Others aren't so lucky. And the best part about this is that in most of these groups, the majority of the money that they make goes to their label and not the member of the group themselves. In China, there's a trend going around where women are posting pictures of themselves trying on clothes from the children's section. Weibo, China's Instagram and Twitter, have been flooded with pictures of women wearing children's t-shirts in the changing rooms of Uniqlo, a Japanese retailer. These women are trying to prove the point that they're so tiny they can fit into clothing that was made for children. The new trend, dubbed as BN style, was particularly inspired by Italian fashion brand Brandy Melville, a brand that is known for small sizes in China. A typical BN style would include crop tops, skinny jeans, and short skirts, which started to become a trend last year in China. The traditional Chinese beauty standards for women largely focuses on females having fair skin, a petite and skinny body looking youthful. And when I heard this has something to do with Brandy Melville, I knew whatever trend it was toxic because of how narrow Brandy is. Like, they literally have like extra small and medium, and that's about it for their sizes. There's also the app Douyin, which is the Chinese version of TikTok. And honestly, I've also seen some of these people on the American version, which is TikTok, and they have these crazy like fake filters on their face or put on crazy makeup that changes their entire face. And then when the filter and makeup comes off, they look like a completely different person. They also have the filters that change your entire body to make you look and appear more slimmer and your legs more longer. This is just pure sadness. Like, literally, no matter where you go in the world, you will never be accepted for how you naturally look. We all know the Western beauty standards for women: a curvy figure, BBLs, tan skin, a small nose, round eyes, high cheekbones. They are prominent everywhere, from movies to books to celebrities to ads. In East Asia, the beauty standards have everyone striving for a slim figure, pale skin, double eyelids, a high nose bridge, and the more youthful you are, the more accepted you are by society. Not only does your body have to be perfect, but so does your face. Asians are so obsessed with faces, they literally have multiple face standards to follow. We have the first love face, which is perhaps the most loved out of all the Chinese face types. The first love face represents purity and innocence. The overall face shape is still like an egg or melon seed, but the focus is on having the girl next door look. The catfish face, which although the image of a catfish might not really conjure up attractive images of people, is considered the most alluring of all the different face types. They even have a face called the frog face, which is generally regulated to the not so attractive category, but luckily some view it as cute and find what are often said to be its negative traits endearing. The fact that people are naming human faces to a certain type of creature is disgusting, and you'll notice how almost all these faces are thin faces. And I haven't even covered like all the different face types they have. Because Asia is so demanding, this is one of the reasons why there are so many challenges and trends people have to embark in order to prove how skinny they are. Because if you don't fit into the skinny standards, then you're not deemed worthy or beautiful. Also, notice how all of these trends have to do with women. This just further amplifies my point of how hard it is to be a woman in this world. It's just pure exhausting, which is why I still believe that to this day, in so many ways, women have it so much more harder than men will ever have. Overall, my heart is just deeply saddened and broken. Everywhere I go, there's no place of acceptance. All of us are being forced to either fit in the standards or be forgotten. I guess all we can do now is continue to remind ourselves that we don't have to let society dictate how we feel about ourselves, and that they don't make or break who we are inside and out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Talk to me in the comment section, and I will be back next week for you guys for my next video. Bye guys.